Hi, welcome to a Kick at the Jams AU Magazine special. Today we've got a cracking wee show lined up for you. We've got the Rumble Strips have called in the studio to do a nice wee acoustic session, and we're also going to have a chat with Charlie and Tom from the Rumble Strips. So first up, thanks for coming on to the show.
That's all right, thanks for having us.
Thanks for calling the studio.
Thanks for having us, yeah.
This is your fourth time in Ireland now?
Yeah, I think it must be. We came here with a band called the Chalets.
We come here
with the Chalets a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And we've done a few support, we've done a lot of support gigs here, but this is our first headline gig here today.
Yeah.
Cool, this is the start of your Irish tour.
This is the first, yeah.
Yeah. Because you played with the Young Knives, you were here before, supporting with them in this week.
Yeah. And we did a couple of gigs with Charlatans.
Yeah. At the, what's it, the big hall?
Ulster Hall.
Ulster Hall.
Yeah, it's a cracking venue.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, and you did the Vital Festival as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was really good as well.
Yeah, it was great.
So kind of out of those gigs in the past, what do you think's been your favourite show here?
I think even though there wasn't that many people there for the Charlatans one, because we were on
that was
first, there was only about 50 people there or something, this huge building. But that was amazing, wasn't it? Just to play that.
It's a cracking big grand venue there.
There's a big organ behind the stage and stuff, which we didn't manage to play, but...
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't incorporate that in.
It would have been nice,
yeah. It would have fitted quite well with the brass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wasted opportunity, wasn't it?
What about touring around, because you've toured obviously the rest of the UK?
Yeah, we just finished touring the rest of the UK about a week ago.
Yeah, and how did that go?
Yeah, it was really good.
Really good, yeah. We just did a whole summer's worth of festivals, like about 25 festivals or something like that, and then it was quite nice just to get back on the road and do our own gigs and stuff. But it's like a month and a half solid touring. We've just had a few days off and we're back.
Cool. And has there been any like standout gigs or any kind of weird things happen during the?
Yeah, Glasgow is really good because like we always play King Tut's Wawa Hut in Glasgow, and everyone always goes on about it being a really good gig, you know. And like we've always had really bad gigs there, and I've always hated it, and it's always been like one of those things that you kind of think is jinxed, and but this one was good.
Yeah, it was Halloween as well, and we all dressed up, and everyone in the crowd was kind of up for it, and a few people dressed up and stuff, so that was good.
What did you dress up as yourself?
I just had rings under my eyes.
So yeah.
That's not really dressing up, is it? Like,
I had I was a ghost. Yeah, I had like a little ghost
Tom was
face.
amazing. He had a sheet and a mask.
And I had to kind of take the thing back over there so I could play saxophone.
Sam was a mime artist.
Henry
which
was
is
just
really
like,
spooky.
Henry was going for some kind of like devil, with put lipstick all over his face, but he just looked a bit more like a Burns victim, really. Which is, yeah.
Matt did his classic dressing up thing where he kind of buys one naughty thing and sticks on for the first song. Like he just had a knife for his head. Another gig we all dressed up and we did it all in drag, and Matty just wore a bow tie that fell off. I think.
Yeah.
yeah, because I've noticed you seem to have like a few random things on stage. Earlier today, you had a cactus on one.
Yeah, I don't know how that came with.
Trumpet player.
Yeah.
Got rid of those novelties. Little gimmicks, innit?
Yeah. And we've got the banner as well. That,
This is Mark II because Henry's sister, his little sister, made it. We played in Tavistock, which is where we're from, and she made us this banner, and we took it all on tour with us. And then we played at one gig, and the staff of the venue thought it was rubbish for some reason, you know.
That's before we put it out. It was just sitting in the park.
and they threw it away and tore it up and threw it away. So we had to make a new one, and I don't think it's quite as good.
Not quite as good.
But it's all right.
I think it's good. It's got charm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of.
You
Is
should
it
have
like?
seen the first one. That was amazing.
It was good. Yeah.
Really
Was it the same style of like?
Yeah, it was the
Similar,
same style, but just a bit better.
Because I wondered, you know, I seen it earlier on. I thought, you know, some bands come out and they've got like flashing lights behind them and big, like glowing logos and all the top fireworks going off, and you've got some cut-out cardboard with a bit of tape on it. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it seems more appropriate, really.
Yeah, went in the other direction completely.
Yeah. Well, I quite like fireworks, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I don't think it'd work with a cardboard. It just got in flames. been 2 years since your debut single. It took almost 2 years before the album came out. I mean, do you think would you consider yourselves a slow burner of a band? Or?
I think we consider ourselves some kind of like fast-paced,
Yeah.
kind of hard working ethic band.
But that's kind of slow to the rest of the world, maybe.
But I suppose we kind of wanted to do things quickly, and the record's just taken ages to come out, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But
Maybe it will gather momentum and get faster and faster.
yeah.
Till it breakneck speed.
Until it breaks. Yeah.
Because I wondered, like, was that a deliberate thing?
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah.
No. Like, well, we weren't signed for a long time, which makes it quite hard to put out, like, records and things.
Yeah, because you had an initial deal
But
with
we-
Transgressive. Was
Yeah,
that
but
just
it wasn't
singles
a
they were
deal,
doing?
Just a
so
couple of
they just
singles,
used to
yeah.
put out singles now and then we got signed, and so then recorded an album, and then it just kind of the date just kept getting put back. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
record company.
Yeah. I thought we should record it and release it, and they said, well, you can't, it's Christmas time. I was thinking, we could have been Christmas number
I
one.
know, yeah.
And now
it's
it's
next
gone off the
year,
boil,
yeah.
and we can't be this Christmas number one.
No,
Because we were writing about, the time that was last year.
I know. And now all these bands that take that and people like that are making a comeback, and really, they're better than us.
Yeah.
But they're not like that.
Well, no, they are. They're good.
Maybe you could have hooked up with them and had
Yeah,
like,
no.
Take That Rumble Strips
It'd be nice.
duet for Christmas.
Yeah,
We have something to work on for next year.
yeah.
There's nothing left for us. We're rotting in this place, and the night has lost its taste. The bells of doom are ringing, but you don't hear them. You say, "Come on back to bed," and I say, "You must be dead." Don't you hear those big bells ringing? Don't you hear those voices singing? It's only time, let it pass away. It's only time, let it pass away. Well, I run into the streets and I scream from the depths of my lungs. Oh, I see him finally come. Good evening, Mr. Reaper. Oh, outside I say, I'm a host of dreams I'm dead. And I should go back to my bed and wake up a new man, singing the only words I can. It's only time, let it pass away. It's only time, let it pass away.
one thing about the band that you do differently than anybody else is you got your brass section, you got your trumpet and your saxophone. Do you think that's a bit of a barrier in the short term to getting people into the band? Because these days if it doesn't seem like your average indie band, people might get turned off by it. Do you think that?
I don't know, you know? Who knows?
Yeah, it's difficult. So, I mean, some people come out and they're really enthusiastic about brass and it kind of stands out and stuff. But then at the same time, maybe it's harder to be one of those guitar bands because we're not. So, but we don't necessarily want to be one of those bands.
Yeah.
So.
So that's what I was thinking. It's probably a benefit in the long term then, because once people get into the band, you're not going to throw it away again like you will the next disposable indie band.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, but people tend to say that you're sometimes use the word ska. I mean, how do you feel about that?
Like we've never really wanted to be a ska band, and so we never have been.
No, we've always been conscious of not having any kind of offbeat or kind of ska.
Because Tom used to play in a ska band.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't play anymore.
Yeah.
Did you play in a ska band? Because there aren't that many other kinds of bands.
Well, when we were growing up in Devon, there was lots of ska and reggae bands, and they just used to ask me and Henry, the trumpet player, to come and be their brass section. So that's kind of how we learnt to play, really. But since being in those bands, we've kind of wanted to distance ourselves from being a ska band, really.
Yeah. There's nothing against ska.
No, there are some good ska bands, but I don't think there are only good ska bands now. There were some good ones back in the day, weren't there? Specials, Selector, people like that.
But it can be a bit of a derogatory term now, I think.
Yeah,
can't it?
There's American ska.
There's a lot of bands are quite ska, aren't there? Like there seems to be like Lily Allen and stuff. She uses those ragga beats.
Yeah.
And other people do as well, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I'll kick my ear to the ground. The kids, they're using it, aren't they?
Yeah.
And we don't.
No. I think we're just painfully white, aren't we, really? We can't really...
Put an offbeat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't even put a swing, can we? Everything goes...
Yeah.
And what about the other comparison, I don't know if people have mentioned this to you before, is Dexy's Midnight Runners?
Yeah.
Do you get that? Do you like that comparison, or do you?
I don't mind it.
It's all right, isn't it? Get used to it.
Yeah. I mean, we did kind of start off as a Dexy's kind of cover band. That's how we kind of started.
Really?
Yeah, just like playing. That's how we kind of like started playing together, and we do sort of like weddings and things like that.
You're wedding up there, aren't you?
And then we just thought like, well, let's try and write some of our own songs.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like, obviously weren't as good as the Dexy songs, but they still had that kind of essence.
Yeah.
So we thought maybe there's a little kind of hole in the market there somewhere.
I think you look better without the dungarees and the wig as well that you still wear now. Yeah.
So the new album, Girls and Weather, it just
Yeah.
came out in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just touring that at the moment.
Yes.
You put out your new single, Time.
Yeah.
What are the plans for the album? Are you going to keep touring it for another while, or are you already working on the next record?
No, I think like hopefully start working on the next record. Like we're playing this Irish tour, and then we're going back, and then I think we're maybe doing another tour in December in like UK, and then
I think it's just into the studio.
and then it's hopefully the studio. Yeah.
to
Like
some-
sit around and write some songs.
Yeah.
And your debut album, was that a kind of I know with a lot of bands, their debuts have spent years working up to that point of getting the debut out, and have had those songs around for a while. So when it comes to the second album, it's a bit more difficult to
Maybe,
get
but then I
through.
think there was enough songs to make 2 albums, so we'll just
We'll just
Get the
rehash
albums,
some of the stuff that wasn't good enough to go on the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be fine, yeah.
And do you enjoy the aspect of touring? Because obviously you're doing a lot of it at the moment. Is it
Yeah,
something you
like-
enjoy?
there's bits of it that you don't enjoy, but like, or I don't know if there's bits you don't enjoy.
I
There's
think
the
you
odd
just-
day you don't
yeah.
enjoy.
And sometimes you've been away
But
for a
like,
long
I
time
like
and you
it
come
now.
back. Yeah. It's nice to have a little break and then come back to it sometimes. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Charlie, and thank you, Tom, for
Thank you
coming in
very
to
much.
Thanks a lot.
MV today. It's been great. And don't forget, if you like what you've seen today and you want to check out more, you go to www.myspace.com/kickoutthejams NVTV, where there's more acoustic sessions and band content online, or check out www.iheartau.com, where we host a TV show on there too. See you again. Cool. This is the start of your Irish
This
tour,
is the
isn't it?
first, yeah.
Yeah, because you played with the Young Knives. You were here before, supporting with them in this
Yeah, yeah. And we did a couple of gigs with Charlatans,
Yeah. At the, what was it, the big hall?
Ulster Hall.
Ulster Hall? That
Yeah,
was
it's a
amazing.
cracking venue.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, and you did the Vital Festival as well, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was really good as well.
yeah, it was great.
So kind of out of those gigs in the past, what do you think's been your favourite show here?
I think even though there wasn't that many people there for the Charlton one, because we were on
Yeah,
that
that was
first,
the-
there was only
that was
about
good.
50 people there or something, this huge building. But that was amazing, wasn't it? Just to
Yeah.
play that.
It's a cracking big grand
Yeah.
venue
There's a
there.
big organ behind the stage and stuff, so,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
we didn't manage to play, but
Hi, welcome to a Kick at the Jams AU Magazine special. Today we've got a cracking wee show lined up for you. We've got the Rumble Strips have called in the studio to do a nice wee acoustic session, and we're also going to have a chat with Charlie and Tom from the Rumble Strips. So first up, thanks for coming on to the show.
that's all right, thanks very much.
Thanks for calling the studio.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
This is your fourth time in Ireland now?
Yeah, I think it must be. We came here with a band called the Chalets.
We come here.
We come here with the Chalets a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
and we've done a few support, we've done a lot of support gigs here, but this is our first headline gig here today.
Yeah.
My alarm clock, he ain't working, and I don't really mind, 'cause he ain't no friend of mine. He can't wake me up all the time, saying beep, 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 get on your feet, you gotta get a job 'cause you're in too deep. Oh no, oh no, when I don't like doing things that other folks tell me to do, so I hit him with a hammer, and now he's quite subdued.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't incorporate that in.
It would have been nice, yeah.
Yeah.
It would have fitted quite well with the brass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wasted opportunity,
It was.
wasn't it?